it's little Kansas Kitty and I welcome you back to my journey. I'm 7 weeks post-op RNY gastric bypass surgery. My surgery date was June 25th, 2018. I started off my high weight at 238 pounds. I'm 5'6", I'm 38 years old, and today I'm 203. So that's a total loss of 35 pounds. I lost between 1 and 2 last week, and the reason I say between is because I stayed at about 1 pound, then I went up to 2 pounds, and I went back down to 1 pound, and then I went back up to 2 pounds. So it was kind of strange, and honestly, when you see the scale go down on a regular basis, and yes, I'm still weighing on a daily basis, I know I shouldn't be, but when you see it going down, it gets exciting, and then when you see it go up, it kills you. It hurts mentally. And so I did really good with my exercise. I followed my plan. Last week it was my mission to go 3 days during the week to the gym and do lifting. And lifting is like, I just kind of like I go to Planet Fitness and I just kind of do that in that area where the 30-minute workout machines are. All I do is I just do the arm machines. So it only takes me like 10-12 minutes to do, not very long at all. And I did that. I'm really, really eager to make sure that my arms don't get super, super flabby. I know I'm going to have excess skin there, and so I want to go ahead and start, working out there. I'm not one to get bulky. I've never been strong in my upper body. I've never been able to do a pull-up in my life, ever as a child. So I'm not going to be bulking up or anything, but I want to get, a little bit muscle in my arms, a little bit of strength, and hopefully that'll help with some of the excess skin down the road. So anyway, I did stick to my exercise plan. I did 3 days at the gym, and then each day I got out and did my 45 minutes to an hour shuffle jog. And actually my shuffle that I planned on, it pretty much turned into a jog this week. And the way I could tell is I could see my, while I was running, and my shadow, kind of looking at my shadow, I could see my ponytail kind of flip back and forth, and I was like, yes, I've made it. I'm actually like, I've got a speed in there where I'm actually bouncing around and I can see my ponytail swag. So I did good with my exercise. Later in the week, it was on a Thursday, today's a Sunday, I did get on the scale and I saw where I had increased a pound, and it, like I said, it just killed me mentally that morning. It really brought me down, which I shouldn't be focusing on that number all, but it did. It hurt me because I was working so hard. I've, really changed my diet this week. Kind of am free to eat, a little bit of everything, and I was really following my exercise plan. And so I was sad when I saw that number go up because I've been working my ass off. So that morning it was kind of hard before work to get into that shuffle jog. So I wanted to just lay there and just sleep. But I forced myself to get out and just walk. So I just did kind of, a good walk, and that's okay. If I get like 1 or 2 rest days in the week, it's not the end of the world. Sometimes your body just needs them. So later on that day at work, I did kind of have that feeling where I just kind of throughout the day, I kind of wanted to just bury my face in some sweets. And so it was one of the first days where like I kind of had that feeling where creep up on me, where I was like, man, I would just love to have that sugar high right now. It's been so long, and I just like, I really, really wanted that little pick-me-up. And so there is very telling of how strong food can be like a drug. But I knew I couldn't, and that is why this surgery has been so incredibly good to me. In the past, when I was on a diet, when I would see that scale creep up or maintain or stay the same, and I was putting, a lot of effort in, I would just throw in the towel and give up. And having weight loss surgery does not allow you to give up. It forces you to keep on going and make great choices and just persevere forward. So my girl, YouTuber, Sleep Girl 2018, she talked about this. I don't know what week it was in, but I remember watching her video and her saying the same thing. You know, when she kind of hit a stall, in the past it'd be so easy to just give up, and I love that we can't. We have to just keep on going, and it just really forces you to keep on going. So I continued to do, really good. Next day I went right back to my little jogging. Weekend came, so yesterday I enjoyed a really lovely jog along the lake, which is across the street. Not too far from my house, and I think my charge to you is, if you're not exercising or if you're not getting out there yet, just get out and get some fresh air. It is so good for your mental health. One of my favorite quotes is by Martin Luther King Jr., and he says that if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. But if you can't walk, then crawl. Whatever you do, you must keep moving forward. And I love that because it's so inspiring and motivational. It's something that I refer back to in my head often when I don't have the energy or the strength. Just get out there and walk. Just get out and walk. And I did that for my 2 weeks of my pre-op, and I did that for the first 6 weeks after surgery. So about 8 weeks of just solid walking daily. And finally now, into my 6th week, and now I'm 7 weeks post-op, that's when I really started bumping it up, and it feels so good. It just feels so good on your body. So I'm going to keep on going, and I know I'm going to continue to see results down the road. So one kind of interesting thing, when your body goes into ketosis and you're burning fat and weight loss is happening and everything, all your senses are heightened. And I did go on the treadmill a day this week, which actually I think helped me with my outdoor runs, because it kind of helped me with my pace. And I think I was in ketosis when I was on that treadmill that morning, though, because I could smell everything super strong. I had superhero nose going on. I could smell some BO, and there wasn't even anyone next to me. There were some people in the row in front of me, and I feel like I could just smell it. So that was kind of gross, but I was like, I'm burning fat here. It's all good. It's all good. Let's see. So I have a body shot. So I'm going to drop that video in here. I had that gorgeous run out at the lake, and it's fun being outdoors and being in the sun and seeing the water and seeing the grass. And I saw, and it was early morning, so I saw some fishermen out on the lake, and just where the water was super, super still, and they were out fishing early in the morning. I saw a couple of middle-aged women, best friends or something, friends just doing their speed walking by me, and I wave to everybody. It's my thing. I love that connection with people, especially when I'm outdoors. I saw some cars drive by with their dogs hanging out of the windows, just ready to do some kind of lake adventures. I saw some extreme cyclists roll right by me, and they were wearing those biker shorts with the pillows in their booties. So it's fun being outdoors, and I just encourage you to get out there because it's so good for you. So yes, I did do a body shot while I was at the lake. I realized that I have not done one this entire time, and I thought before I reach Wonderland, let me go ahead and throw a body shot out there while I'm still in my 200. And hopefully that'll be motivational and inspiring for me down the road to look back to where I came from and where I am now. Let's see, in terms of food this week, I had a multitude of variety. I followed still my plan, my bariatric Bible, and they specifically listed out all kinds of ideas and meals. I love it. Cabbage rolls that I made, they were delicious. I had some poached salmon that was amazing. I had various cheeses, and I had some like green pea soup with a couple wheat crackers.
Here, black bean soup, I had half of the 1 cup.
I just felt like I had this great variety this week to just kind of widen my palate to, yeah, just a variety. It was really, really good. I did have a couple times, so now that I'm in, just regular foods, this was kind of destined to happen. So I had 2 days where either I think I ate too fast, or it could have been because they were leftovers and they weren't as soft and fresh. The first time it was one of my cabbage rolls, so this was probably like my 3rd time having them during the week, and I had gotten enough down, and then I must have just eaten too fast, and I just wonder if it's maybe because it was like the 3rd day of leftovers. I felt it get like stuck, and it's just not very pleasant. So that one didn't last as long. I did go try one of my papaya enzymes, and I think that actually helped, which I didn't think about until about 10-15 minutes into it, and I was like, oh yeah, the papaya enzyme. So I tried that, and I think it helped. I mean, either the time had passed or it actually resolved that kind of stuck feeling. And then the second time was at work, and I had some chicken, and that was bad. Like, that was the worst that I've ever had. So I had plenty of food, I think, for my lunch, but really when you get to that stuck point, you're over. It's done. There's no more getting in there. You're just done with lunch. And so I kind of sat there and I breathed for a while. I started to get the foamies. So if you don't know what the foamies are, it's like where you feel like you're going to throw up. I felt like somebody was stepping on my chest. I took a sip of water, which actually made it feel worse. It lasted about 30 minutes, and I did end up having a papaya enzyme too, but it was bad. Like, I remember having lunch and then going back up to my desk and just trying to like work a little bit, and then I grabbed my keys and I just like started outdoors because I was like, I think I'm gonna throw up. Like, I don't know what's happening. I think I'm gonna lay down or something. And then I kind of got a wave of it passing, and so I was like, okay, let me go back to my desk. So it is not pleasant when you get that kind of stuck feeling, and I think it's just a reminder to me to chew. I tend to go a little faster right now than I used to, and to try to eat as much fresh as I can and not so many leftovers, because that chicken was leftovers too. It was like 2nd day leftovers, I think. So my tastes have changed since after surgery. I like the Premier protein shakes. I have 2 of those still a day for snacks, and I had gotten a lot of the caramel ones beforehand, which I loved, and I cannot stomach them now. So tastes do change flavors that you like before surgery, you may not like afterwards. And so I have given all those away to friends and family because I had plenty of them. But now I like the chocolate. I didn't like the chocolate before. So yeah, so that's kind of my food update. That's about all for the week. I actually got tickets for my son and all of his BFFs to go to the Drake concert tonight. And a little part inside of me was dreaming and thinking that if I hit Wonderland before the concert, I would do like a Wonderland dance on one of these videos to In My Feelings by Drake, but I can't dance. I don't have much rhythm. So I didn't hit Wonderland, and we're going to Drake, and that dance is not happening. But maybe I'll try to think of something kind of creative to do when I do hit Wonderland, because I'm just a few pounds away. So I will close this for now and just want to let you know that the best project you'll ever work on is you. Bye-bye.